Welcome to Stoneway Garden, my friends. I'm Latoya here in Zone 8A, and today we are going to tackle the task of replacing these bean plants. All right, let's get started. All right, so I'm going to start by cutting the bean plant and leave the root. I also have where I can harvest whatever I can. I use these fiberglass stakes to hold them up. They sometimes they need it, sometimes they don't. I can already see this is gonna be a wild one. It's already some stuff climbing in there. All right, and while I'm doing this, I like to get several things done at once. So I have deep water in some of my raised beds over there. I have to remember these spiders are more afraid of me than I am of them. I'm trying to get this done before my kids wake up in a few minutes, but their dad isn't there, so I'm ready for some more bean plants. They were pretty great. I started noticing they were losing leaves. The leaves were turning yellow and brown, and they started to fall. So I was thinking, is it time to go ahead and, start to pull them? Didn't really know, but I believe it is. I have an old nasturtium right here. Taking the stake out a lot better. This has been a hot summer, so deep watering is what I'm trying to do while I'm out here. So if you hear that running, that water running, that's what it is. Deep water. Now the next set of plants in here, I'm actually gonna let some of them dry so that I can get the beans to plant for next season. I really enjoy these. I feel like these didn't get a chance because I planted these after. And they already look. B tried to get the. This one's already cut, baby. He was like, "That's my plant." Let's see. Look at that one. Didn't even get a chance. Next. All right, so right here, I use these disposable slug traps that you pour beer in, and I have to admit, I have the pods in other places too, the hard plastic pods that are not disposable that you have to clean out, and I really didn't like cleaning out. I had to get my husband to do that, but I have to admit the disposable did not catch as much as the pods. The pods definitely caught a lot more, and yeah, it was like sometimes 10, 12. It was a lot, but they definitely caught a lot more. Okay. All right. Okay. Started rotting. I don't know if that's too much water. I do see a little bit of slime going on there. So slug and some holes in the dry beans. It was about that time and they needing them taking up space. once I get them cleared, I'm gonna use them as compost. So I do a lot more composting with this than the actual food. I don't know. I probably should, but I'm trying to get into more composting. Like, yeah, like a lot of the pods right here look like they started to like mildew, rot, starting to rot. Pods look like they're starting to rot. So I don't know, but you can see it better with this. So I'm definitely thinking this is the end of this. See that right here? Starting to rot. They didn't just dry up, they started to rot. How y'all doing? Wrong way. Like when I first started digging through here, like I saw on some people when they were on some people's videos, they were harvesting some of these, and I was like, oh, they're just going for it. I thought I saw frogs. They were just going for it, and I tried to do that, which is with as much caution as I could, but yeah, no, yeah, I gotta see what I'm grabbing. I have to see what I'm grabbing. And they look like the beans that are kind of planted after the other beans didn't really make it. Look at that. This is one of the ones that I planted like after when I had some trouble with some of them. Oh, that was one right there. Look. If it didn't grow by now, it probably wasn't. Now I don't want to waste that space, so. Okay, so, oh look, a weed. Just making your merry little way. Trim some of this marigold, get it away from grape plant. This is my Concord grape. What is that? You guys gotta see this. I have no idea what that is. What is that? Looks like a little egg. It's actually a butterfly egg, so I'm gonna leave that alone. But I do want to clear out some of this because this is my Concord grapes and it needs the airflow. Okay, so I can't find my little rake, but this is just gonna have to do. All right, so I'm gonna clear out just some of this debris. And I like to keep the roots down there for nitrogen for the Concord grapes. So that's why I just cut and snip and leave the roots. And grow the other seeds right on top of it. So definitely do not want it to flower. Actually replace this. Okay, trying to flower. This is the one this is the one I want to use for herbs, so I like to make sure it's trimmed and not flowering. And I like that it's a perennial. All right. This is one of my favorite soil conditioners. I use it when I do like a mix, not my seed starting mix, but sometimes up potting, or if I'm planting in the beds, I like to use this. And I also use this as a mulch. I like the way it smells. So it's been pretty good. And usually when I mix with this, I'll do this soil conditioner, compost, soil amendments, perlite, and mix it all together, and with a certain combination. There you have it. So I'm just gonna do the side right here where I'm gonna plant the beans. Oh, I have the bottom of it. I also like to add some cocoa pure. I need to make some more. All right, I'm gonna work this in while I get the compressed time. Pour the water in there, let it sit, and then I combine it. Okay, so I pretty much added the cocoa pure that I had in the bucket. I'm gonna give it the rest of this perlite that's in here. This is pretty much all-purpose fertilizer with a little bit of blood meal, bone meal. Give it a little bit of worm castings. A little bit of worm casting. And just mix it in. Mix it in. Try not to. It's terrible. Is that a worm? I don't know. But mix it in. Try to get a good mix. I'm excited about the beans that are coming, but more excited about the grapes that are coming next season. So the beans that I'm using are the So Right beans, Royal Burgundy, Golden Wax, and Contender. And they are so delicious. I want to make sure I plant these about 1 inch deep and 4 inches apart, but honestly, I'm not picky. I'm gonna water it. Here's one of the pods. See, even though there goes one of the pods right here. That's gonna be it for this morning. As you can see, it is hot. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And see you next time. God bless you.